What's up, guys? It's your boy the Romaine here, and today I am at Little River Park. And I came here a couple of days ago, and where I'm standing right now, you would not have been able to actually stand because the water level was so high. It was coming over this wall right here into this area right here. There's some spots that are really soft, so I got to be really careful. I mean, it's just, I could kind of sink in. I do have my shoes that are used to be new, but now they are really dirty. So again, I am here at Little River Park exploring this beautiful historic dam here and just kind of doing a little bit of hiking and exploring and learn the history of this park. So there's a sign back there that says no swimming and no climbing the wall. It is for a big safety reason. The water does move pretty fast here. Last time I was here, this water was so low that you could literally walk up to the wall and there was no water flowing over it. So again, with a lot of rain here, it causes the water to rise and you're not able to get to the point where you want to be and actually look at the water without falling in. So the water level is still pretty high. Again, we did get a lot of rain a couple of days ago. It was like nonstop, like it rained for a good 12 to 15 hours. So, and it was not your light rain. It was a lot of heavy rain. When they had the terms of it's raining cats and dogs outside, it was a lot. But again, like right here in this structure right here, normally water is not really here. It should be over this a little bit this way. So again, the water level has been extremely high, and you could see actually behind me right here, this is all muddy too because this was underwater during the time with the heavy rain. So again, the water level is high, but it's not extremely high as it was a couple of days ago. So again, I'm gonna see how far we can go out there. There's some rocks up here that I used to be able to go on and actually stand and actually take a picture of down the river. Let's see if we can get there. So before I go to the other area I was just talking about, there's a path right here that I'm kind of hoping to see if I can get down just to get some cool shots of the river. But again, I don't know what's all slippery and what's all safe to go down. So I'm definitely a person that loves to explore and take the risk. But you got to be really careful of the areas you go in, because you never know what you'll run into. Speaking of run into a branch. All right. Actually, if you guys can see here, right here is where the water level was probably today, and it just slowly went down. That is really muddy right there under that area in the rocks. I am standing on a rock right here. Again, you can see the river flowing. Looks like I'm in the river, but I'm not. I'm on a rock, which technically I am in the river, but I'm technically not. But again, it's an amazing view. You can see the bridge, you can see where it drops off, and It's pretty shallow here. I mean, just a rock, flat rock that goes right here. It is really cold here. I think it's like 40 degrees, which a lot of people say, oh, that's cold. Not really cold, but it's colder in other areas. But here in North Carolina, that is pretty cold. So, again, I'm gonna try to walk over here without slipping and falling and getting hurt. I'll try to get on this rock here. So, again, this is the part up here is where I stood last time and took a picture. So you can see behind me the river flowing down. And again, this river was high. I guarantee where I'm standing right now, I would have been underwater a couple of days ago. This is how high the river was. It was extremely high. It was crazy. And again, now the water level's down. It just shows how fast the water flows and how fast the water pretty much breaks up. One thing I like about exploring is you never know what you find out here, especially during a high river flood, is that you can run into items that were washed up, that were somebody threw in the river that no one's gonna find. When I went with one of my friends, we went to a kind of a tunnel system and we found a gun, which we thought was an actual gun, but it was actually a pellet gun. We did some research and it was definitely a pellet gun. It's probably been in the water for a long time. But again, it was definitely a pellet gun. We kind of just left it there. We didn't want to put our fingerprints on it in case somebody used it in a way that we probably shouldn't be involved with, so we kind of just left it there. But it was cool. It was something cool that we found. We found an umbrella. We found a few old jars with nothing really inside, but we found some cool things while exploring that tunnel. It was pretty cool. So this is the area where I walked up onto the water and I took a picture down here. Water's up a little bit. I am not going to take the chance of trying to jump from there to there. And the camera looks pretty short, but actually it is a distance to get there. But I used to be able to actually walk on this and take pictures of down there. But again, the water is up a little bit. Maybe in a couple of days, this water level will be down enough to be able to walk across and be able to take pictures of the river. Actually, over here, I actually found a plastic tote. And I don't remember what was inside, but there's stuff inside. It was left here. I'm not sure why it was left here, but there was a plastic tote here left. And I forgot what was in it, but that's when I was here last. I just noticed that this tree here has blue paint on it. Not sure why. Again, people come out here and do some crazy things. Another reason why you shouldn't run in the middle of the woods during this time is because of these thorns on these bushes here. Like, you can see the thorns on these bushes. Can you imagine running and getting caught up in that? That would hurt. So I'm always looking for new places to explore. I mean, right now it's kind of tough of traveling, but I plan on traveling a lot more in 2024. I already am going to Wilmington, North Carolina to check out some haunted places. And then I'm going to Oklahoma to check out live buffaloes. And we're going to be exploring some caves. So I've always wanted to explore caves. That was always one of my biggest things to do, is exploring caves. And my other one is exploring an abandoned prison. I've always wanted to do that. So again, those are my goals for 2024. Excuse me. My goal for 2024 is to explore the caves and explore a prison. Not a live prison, but a prison that has been abandoned for a long time. So this section I've never really been in. I never walked this far. I was just into the river taking pictures. But over here, it shows you the water level, which I kind of wish it would show you what it was before. But it pretty much goes up to, I believe that's 10 feet, I'm guessing. I guarantee the water has been that high. But again, I've never really been over here, so I'm not sure how high the water gets here, but probably pretty high. This is all soaked here, but it could have been from the rain as well. But look at that. Look at that view. Isn't that beautiful? That's awesome. That is like amazing. The river here is pretty high, actually. So there's a trail here. I'm not 100% sure if we're allowed to take this trail, but we're gonna. So it looks like the trail just goes around the riverbank here. But if you can see, I'm not sure if I can catch it on camera, but there is this right there, right in front. Oh, my finger's getting. There's literally a tree branch hanging, but it looks like it's floating in the middle of the air. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's literally looks like there's a tree branch just hanging. You can't even see. Something just moved. Like, and I'm not sure where. It sounds like it was a splash, but there's no ripples in front of me. That was strange. Could have been a frog, could have been anything, but something just jumped right in front of me. That was weird. But yeah, that's floating. That's really strange. Again, like I said, always exploring. You always find something interesting when you're out here. I'm not sure what that was, but it sounded really close. I'm gonna try to go around this corner and see what's around here. Gotta be really careful. I'm gonna slide right in. I just heard something again. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's a bird. It's a bird. It's a bird. We're good. We're good. It was a bird. Wow, it gets really swampy back here. If North Carolina had alligators or crocodiles, I would definitely be in their territory right now and would not be safe. Like, look at this. Like, this would definitely be their area to hang out. Now, another reason why I'm kind of glad I'm going during when it's cold outside is the snakes here in North Carolina are massive and they're really, really, really dangerous. Sort of. They're poisonous. But they get pretty big, especially your water snakes. They can be some sneaky critters. Especially they love to blend in the environment until it's too late. But yeah, this is literally the river here, River Lake Park. Again, if you want to look it up, look at the history behind it. why the dam was there. I'll kind of put something in a link here, or a type of pictures and stuff of what is actually what it is. But again, I've never been back this far, but apparently it goes back pretty far. I would love to kayak this, but I'm not 100% sure the rules for that, because I know you can't swim. So I think that's ice. Again, it got cold last night. It got like 20 degrees. So, all right. So I'm going to walk back and hopefully I get back safe. Once I get around this stuff, I'm pretty good, but I just like to keep recording in case something happens, because you never know what happens when you're in the middle of the woods by yourself. A lot of people are asking me, why do I do a lot of this stuff alone? Especially, is it safe? And a lot of people say you should go with somebody, because you never know what can happen. You could be attacked by someone, you could be attacked by something, and it's always good to be able to have someone there in case something happens. I've been doing this for years, been hiking and exploring by myself. I go hiking and stuff with my family and friends once in a while, but it's one of those things where you're on your time, you want to do the things you want to do, and being able to explore things kind of like by yourself, to experience it. And it just gives that more of that general rush, like, oh my gosh, like what's going to happen? And it's just cool. I mean, would I do stuff at nighttime by myself? It depends. It depends on where and when. But again, I love doing this. And I love being able to bring you guys along and being able to have you guys check out these places with me. And again, being a YouTuber, it's not my biggest goal. I just love hiking and exploring. My biggest goal is just being able to have fun, explore new things, and just learn something new every day. And the biggest thing is telling a story. I mean, while I'm doing this, I'm documenting everything that's going on, and that's telling a story. So again, thanks so much to everyone that's been supporting me on my YouTube, my TikTok, my social media. It means the world to me when you guys do this. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't, press that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share it with your friends, and come out and explore. Check things out. Grab your phone, go hang out, go explore, go hiking. Just get outside and enjoy the nature. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this. Again, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. It's free, or not if you don't want to. It's cool. It's awesome. I am definitely doing a lot more awesome things, but if you guys don't want to be part of it, I get it. It's awesome. But anyways, thank you guys so much. And again, I'm here at Little River Park. I cannot talk today. And yeah. So much love, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.